Sooner Scoop HD.
Part of this defense.
I think as far as just him fitting in with us, I think we just, as soon as he got here, we kind of felt like he was a part of us. But I think as far as him just getting really comfortable, I think that, I could be totally wrong, but I think that just within these last few weeks, maybe he's taken a really big step in just his comfort and knowing what he's supposed to do, knowing where people are at around him, and even his communication, different sort of things like that, his anticipation of what he's going to see before the ball is even snapped. I mean, there's a lot of things that just in the last few weeks, I've kind of seen him just grow in, a really big way. And so happy that he's performing at a high level.
You've been here forever. What's it feel like to get your first pick?
Long overdue, long overdue. No, it felt good. Hope to hell I can get a lot more, but yeah.
It seemed like the DaShaun White part of the game, like you making a bunch of plays
Yeah.
there. I mean, how much did you need that to happen? How much did the team kind of need that to happen? Just see guys kind of taking over at different times.
I think it's one of those things when your name is called, like, you got to be ready, and that's something that we've been preaching all week. It's as simple as you just got to make the play. I know the play before I kind of dropped one on the little swing, and so it's funny. We had literally just before that drive, it was like 9 and 10 of us. We had kind of put in a little bet, like everybody puts $20 in first turnover. So I'm taking away the pot. Yeah, I'm taking away the pot. But no, we know it's something that turnovers are important. I mean, it's just the momentum, everything it does for a team, and so it's something that, like I said, we got to take it to.
David was talking about you guys living in the backfield. That was something that you wanted to prove to the team today. What was different about this line set this week, where you guys really put your head down and got back there?
I think I'd say it's probably a commitment to our preparation, the way we prepared. We played a lot of things sort of before the play even happened. We're talking about what we're about to see, and I think that just that level of anticipation helped all three of us probably throughout the entire game, and even the safeties and the D-line. I mean, when we're as sharp as we are, as we were today, as far as just what to expect and knowing what teams are trying to do, I think that just, I mean, it's kind of contagious. It goes through the entire defense. So.
Can that carry through the bye week? That kind of momentum for the whole unit?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's one of those things. Yeah, I'll keep it simple. Yeah.
You talk about momentum. You guys never trailed today.
Yeah.
Which hadn't happened very much this season. How important was that for you guys today?
To get started, I mean, it was a big deal. It was a big deal, and we still didn't get started as fast as we'd like to. Still kind of some small things that we definitely got to clean up, but I think that just as far as a team today and playing team ball, we started really fast, and no, it's important. Like, that momentum is no joke. I think we kind of the last few weeks we got the worst of it, but I think today we kind of got the best of it.
Go ahead. How much did you guys need this win, being the second half of the season start, going into the bye week, just the program overall? How important was this win?
I think it was pretty important. It's one of those things, like, we've been really, really committed to just getting out of the mud, and we always felt like as soon as we got it back on track, like, we would be able to kind of continually build from that. And so I think that everyone's on the same page. Like, everyone's really excited about the win today, but I think everyone's kind of on the same page of, like, this is just step one. We got to get back. We know what type of team that we can be, and so we're kind of all committed to that.
There were a few plays where, Bean got out and was making a couple of runs on third downs to get first downs.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys feel like you got a lot of the other things down that you've improved upon, but stopping, maybe spying the quarterback a little bit more, keeping them contained? Is that something you feel like you need to work on a little bit more?
Yeah, I would say, we could definitely do a better job at that. I know in the past we've had, calls when people are supposed to be the spy, me included, where I take a bad angle or something, the quarterback gets out and he's gone. Or even just in our zone drops, we got to know with certain quarterbacks when we get to the sticks or whatever the case may be that there's a good chance that he's going to scramble and get out. I think that we had a few instances today where we did a pretty good job. I know Key had, I think, 2 different stops. I think Danny had 1. So we're not perfect there yet, but I think we're going to continue to get better.
I know against Texas, tackles were an issue. Against Kansas State, run fits were an issue. But it seemed like today was maybe the best day you guys had fitting the run on defense. Did you kind of notice that? And then what led up to that this week? Was that just something you guys worked really hard on in practice?
Yeah, it's something we worked really hard on. And I mean, even before the last 2 weeks, it's something that we kind of took pride in, and that we just didn't bring to those weeks. And so, that being something that we kind of pride ourselves in, I think it's something we got to bring into every single game. And it can't be one of those things where, it's up here one time, it's down here. We got to be consistently that good. So.
You did a lot of good things today, but then when you look at the turnovers, it seemed like every time you guys went back out on the field, Kansas was able to take advantage of that. Is that kind of like one of those things, like even though some things went well, that gives you something to work on, to look forward to get better at?
Yeah, there's always going to be something to work on. I mean, we gave up 40-something points today, so happy about the win, but not too happy about giving up 40 points.
What's it like seeing a young player like Robert Spears-Jennings come in and make the impact he did today as a young freshman?
I was super proud of him, but it's one of those things I wasn't surprised at all. He prepares at a very high level, and he's been ready for quite some time. I think that the coaches have just been kind of maybe getting or crossing the I's, dotting the T's with him. But no, he's been ready for his moment, and I think that as we continue to go forward, he keeps playing that way, he's probably going to get on the field more. So, I was really proud of the way he played today, and really about his future.
How much are you looking forward to this bye week?
It'll be nice. I get to maybe get some fingers back, like some little knee joints and stuff like that. It'll be good just to kind of, get a little quick breather. Like I said, get our bodies back, but just give us some time to kind of, get a little breather and get right back into it.
You feel like you guys are a little bit tired, and maybe don't have some legs underneath you, like because you went so hard during fall camp, and Brent talks about how hard he pushes y'all during the week. Yeah. Do you feel like there's some truth to maybe legs, maybe a little tired?
I would say there's some truth to it, but I think that our coaches kind of knew that going into this week, going into this week, and so they did a good job of kind of with a lot of the ones kind of taking our reps down, letting us get our legs back. I know that was a big point of emphasis this week, and so honestly, just having a coaching staff that is smart enough to take care of that is a really big deal. Because I know that for a guy like me in year 5, like that's something that is pretty important to me. So,
Sooner Scoop HD.